Hi everyone, welcome to NetGate Chemistry. So in the previous video of general concepts of physical chemistry, we studied about the mole concept, in which we studied about the mole concept of particles or atoms or molecules, basically those entities which can be measured or can be weighed. So in this part we are going to study about the mole concept of solutions. So for studying this, we need some of the terms like molarity, molality, normality, etc. So first we are going to study about molarity. We'll just study the basic formulas and solve the questions, okay? We are not going into much details. So the formula for molarity is number of moles of solute present per liter of solution. Here solution is in liters. But for solving questions, I would recommend you guys to learn the next formula which I'm going to write. See, number of moles of solute are always equals to given mass of solute upon molar mass of solute. So you rather learn this formula which I'm going to write now. Given mass of solute upon molecular mass of solute multiplied by 1000 divided by volume of solution in ml. Okay, so I would recommend you guys to rather learn this formula, because see, the formula for number of moles of solute is equals to given mass of solute upon molecular mass of solute. So instead of learning two separate formulas, you can learn this one. Okay, now this was first. Second is your molality. See, molarity is represented by capital M and molality is represented by small m. The formula is number of moles of solute upon mass of solvent in kg. This is the formula for molality. Next term is your normality. It is represented by capital N and the formula is number of gram equivalent of solute present in per liter of solution, that is volume of solution in liter. Now what are these number of gram equivalents? For them also we have a formula. Number of gram equivalent is equals to the mass of solute upon equivalent mass of solute. Now the problem is, what is equivalent mass of solute? For that also we have a formula. Equivalent mass is equals to molar mass upon n factor, or you can call it your z factor or whatever. Now what is this z factor or n factor? Now we are going to define this. See, your z factor or your n factor differs in case of different types of substitutes. For example, if you are using acids, then your Z factor is number of replaceable H positive ions. If you are using bases, then it is equals to number of replaceable OH negative ions. If we are using a salt, then Z factor is equals to total number of positive or negative valency. Okay. So I'll just repeat everything once again. See, your molarity is equals to number of moles of solute present per liter of solution. Number of moles is equals to given mass upon molecular mass of solute. If your volume is given in ml, then you rather multiply this whole by 1000 and take volume in denominator in ml. For calculating molality, the formula is number of moles of solute present per kg of solvent. For normality, the formula is number of gram equivalent of solute present per liter of solution. Now we don't know what is number of gram equivalent. For that we have a formula, that is number of gram equivalent is equals to mass of solute upon equivalent mass of solute. Now the problem is what is equivalent mass of solute. For that also we have a formula, that is equivalent mass of solute is equals to molar mass upon n factor into or your Z factor. Now what is this n factor or Z factor? In case of acids, it is equals to number of replaceable H positive. In case of bases, it is equals to number of replaceable OH negative. And in case of salt, it is total number of positive or negative valency of the ion. Okay. So now we are going to study about the strength of a solution. So suppose you have been given a solution and you want to find out its strength. What you are going to do, just divide the mass of solute with the volume of solution. So the formula for strength is mass of solute divided by volume of solution. See, mass is taken in gram if mass is in gram and volume is in liter. So the unit of strength comes out to be gram per liter. Okay. There is one more formula which we use in our practicals a lot, which is strength is equals to concentration into molar mass. Now how this formula is derived, we can see using the units. See, the unit of strength is gram per liter. Okay. The unit of concentration is always in mole per liter, and unit of molar mass is always in gram per mole. Okay. If you solve it, what you will get is mole and mole inverse cancels out and you will get gram liter inverse. So both the units are same. So this is the formula for your strength, right? Now we are going to discuss how to find out the normality of an unknown solution. So suppose you have been given a bottle of solution, okay, and you have been said just find out the normality of the solution which is present in that bottle. Suppose they have told you that it is a bottle of an acid, some type of acid is present there. So how to find out that? See, the information which you can get from that bottle is your specific gravity that is written on the bottle and your percentage purity of that acid which is present in that bottle. These two things you can get from your bottle, okay, from the label of your bottle. So how to find out what is the normality of the acid which is present in that bottle? For that we can use a formula. Normality is equals to specific gravity into percentage purity into 1000 divided by equivalent weight, okay, into 100. So whatever is that acid, you will be knowing the equivalent weight of it. Specific gravity and percentage purity you can know from the tag of that bottle, and putting all these values you can finally get the normality of that acid. Also, there is a relation between your normality and molarity, very famous relation, that is normality is equals to molarity into n factor, which we have studied just before. What is n factor? Okay, normality is equals to molarity into n factor, or you can write normality is molarity into x. X is your n factor. Okay, so this is all about your mole concept in solution. So we can solve one question based on these theories. Okay, suppose a question is given to you, that is, solution is prepared by dissolving 20 gram sodium hydroxide in water to give 500 ml of solution. Calculate molarity of that solution. Okay, so how to approach this? Just write down the formula for molarity, because we have to find out the molarity. Molarity is given mass of solute upon molecular mass of solute into 1000 upon volume of solution in ml. Okay, just put out the values. Given mass which is provided to us 20 gram, molecular mass here, the mass of NaOH, which is 40 into 1000 upon volume which we have to prepare, which is 500 ml. So on solving, we get 1, that is the solution is 1 molar, or you can say the concentration of the solution is 1 molar. So this way you can apply your mole concept to your solutions. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching.